Yeah. What up, YouTube? S-Deuce is the name. Talking wrestling is the game. Ooh, scared a cat. Scaredy cat. And listen here. The TNA drama continues. Billy Corgan is suing TNA, and he has a restraining order against Dixie Carter. And we found out who that anonymous mystery third party was. It was the Fight Network. So, or a sister company of the Fight Network. Essentially, the Fight Network loaned them the money for this set of tapings. But Billy Corgan is pissed, and he wants his money. In the lawsuit, you can see Dixie borrowed 30-something thousand, 50-something thousand, 30-something thousand, 50-something thousand. She owes him over $300,000, and he wants to collect. Apparently now, WWE isn't going to purchase the TNA library, so they say, or so is being said, but as of last week, it was confirmed that the deal has been reached, and that's how they were going to get the money to continue through December into January of next year, because WWE was purchasing the tape library, which apparently now they're not, but stay tuned for more details on WWE purchasing TNA's tape library. My thing is, Billy Corgan suing Dixie Carter because apparently she was going to sell him the company, or he was under the impression she was going to sell him the company until he figured out she's not trying to sell him the company. But that's it. He's going to buy TNA eventually. He's going to get that company. He's going to change the company. I believe the TNA name will be dropped, and it will only be called Impact Wrestling. Their deal with Pop TV goes up until August of 2017. After that, I don't know what happens. But Dixie Carter owes Billy Corgan hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he wants his money. The restraining order part is funny though, because Dixie was apparently at the tapings last week. And a few days after that is when Corgan went to the courts and put a restraining order out on Dixie, thus banning her from showing up at any of the Impact tapings. As you know, Eddie Edwards is the new champ. They signed Damian Sandow, Aaron Rex, who's from Worcester, Massachusetts, by the way, not Louisville, Kentucky. But the bottom line here is Billy Corgan will own Impact Wrestling. Dixie Carter is out. Bob Carter, who's her father, will probably be the one to pay Billy Corgan back these hundreds of thousands of dollars. But as of right now, WWE is no longer in the mix, which would be good for TNA. Because then Corgan could still use the tapes and the past and all that stuff and, profit off of that. My thing is, when will this ownership switch take place? And what will happen if the wrestlers aren't paid again? There was an anonymous wrestler from TNA that said if his pay is late, which they're supposed to be paid this month on the 15th of October, which is today, and the 30th of October, so we'll know more Monday morning. If the talent didn't get paid, talent is prepared to walk and declare themselves free agents. Now, when Billy takes over the company, I don't know if he can re-sign them, but again, stay tuned to Let's Talk Wrestling. We're going to have more of this. I'm following this story. Then, of course, What Culture Pro Wrestling, BC Amplified, shout out to BC. All of us, we follow these stories and we give them the news to you. These are all facts. This is not my opinion. Billy Corgan is buying the company. Dixie Carter has been banished from TNA Wrestling. Corgan has a lawsuit against her for his hundreds of thousands of dollars she owes him, and he put a restraining order, thus keeping her as far away from the Impact Zone as humanly possible. So remember, stick here to Let's Talk Wrestling. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend about Let's Talk Wrestling, WCPW, BC Amplified, Wolfpack Nation. Shout out to everybody. TNA, Billy Corgan, congrats. Dixie Carter, fuck you.